Okay, so 1.05 tutorial remake. Let's hope I remember everything I said from the last video, because the mind, my mind is as small as a goldfish, and if not even smaller and worse. Alright, so a common mistake is they forget that they're actually doing 1.05, so they place the blocks at point 5 still, and they're still doing a 1.1 turn. The difference between a 1.1 turn is that you jump off the island, you wait in the air, and then you flick back, something like this. But with 1.05 turn, you want to turn before you jump off the island, so like that. You see? You see the difference? 1.1, look, let me show you. 1.1, 1.05. And now another common mistake is the problem with their keystrokes. So some people they hold S too long, and then when they already end up on the fourth block, they end up still holding S, so they pretty much get like zero momentum. So you don't want to, but you also don't want to hold it too short, because then you'll also get zero momentum. And another very common mistake is they turn too fast. Like you don't need to worry much about your turn speed. Like, don't think much about it. Like, look, I can 1.05 like the same turn speed as a 1.1. See? Well, that's not a very good example. Yeah, see, something like that. You don't really need to turn that fast, you see. I'm not turning that fast at all, and I'm still getting great 1.05s. Okay. Another pretty common mistake is, bro, goldfish memory is coming in. Oh yeah, a lot of common mistakes is people seem to like to tap the 105, but it's pretty much useless. Makes it harder for you, and it's pretty much the same. So you should just always stick with holding it, since there's literally no point of tapping. And one thing to mention, when you are doing a 1.05, the turn is kind of like divided by 2. So let me build it. So this turnout right here, when you place the blocks and then turn out. For 1.1, you turn like around 180 degrees, so you face the island and then go back. But for 1.05, you only turn about like, what, 90 degrees, so you face here. So when you do 1.05, you face like around here, but when you do 1.1, you face all the way there. So, and some people still face 180 degrees, and they'll stop their momentum and prevent them from from the full potential they can get. And another thing I definitely recommend is, when you do 1.05, you want to learn it without game keystrokes first, and then slowly add game keystrokes in. That will help you so much, because when I was learning, I made a mistake where I just went straight to game keystrokes and I wasn't really progressing anywhere. But then when I tried without, I was instantly getting great 1.05. So then, I slowly just added in the game keystroke, and then I started getting more momentum. So you want to master um, without game keystrokes first, and then slowly take your time and add like that extra key in, where either you're turning right or left. And finally, everything else is practice. Consistency, block placing, it's all practice. Now, well, some people might ask, where's the best place to aim for a 1.05? You mainly want to aim moderately on the high side, you see? You want to aim like more high though. See, when I aim low, I'll end up placing an extra block, such as something like this, or maybe like this. But when I aim high, there's no extra blocks. Something like that. You might look at people and say, "Oh wow, when they do it, it looks so easy." Well, you can be exactly like them. You just need to put the time, you know. So yeah. And another thing, when you're turning out, you see. So let me build this. When you're turning out, I realize some people they they like hold AWD or just AW so long that they pretty much just stop themselves from like jumping forward. So you when you turn out, you just want to tap it. Like look at my keystrokes. You don't tap. Some people they like hold and then turn back. That's not good. You just want to tap and then turn back uh very fast. And another thing is that people like to turn too smooth, like something like that's not gonna work. You see, when I try, that's not gonna work. Yeah, people like seem to turn too smooth. You want to turn in a very flicky motion, like you want to flick, very like flick. You just want to be in a very flicky motion. You see, like when I flick, compared to like smooth. You see, and finally, good luck on reducing all your times. Real, real, real. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Either way, just keep all of that in mind, and you should be able to learn in a decent amount of time. Well, if you ever feel depressed that you can't get it down, well, it took me 6 months. So, just when you ever think you take very long to learn 1.05, keep in mind I took 6 months. So you should just keep going, man. Like, don't give up on such tiny thing that you can't do. Like, that's just wrong, you know. It's fine if you can't do it. It just that just means you need a little more practice. And another thing I suggest is clipping yourself. Like you clip, you take videos and clips of yourself doing it, and then you can compare them with other people to see what they're doing and what you're not doing. So you can like fix and resolve those issues. It really depends, like what keystrokes you use, but most of them you want to tap really short, tap really short, tap really short. And another thing is mark this. As soon as you place the fourth block, you turn. Like some people, they place the force block, they wait and one hold S and then turn. Well, that's not gonna work. So you want like you drag, for example. As soon as you land on the, as soon as you place and land on the force block, you quickly flick turn, tap shortly. Let me show that again. Example, place it down, flick turn, like that. Like, look, watch my keystrokes as I do a 1.05. Either way, I hope you guys can learn quickly and not take 6 months like me. With these tips, it should be able to give you a good idea and help you on most of the basics. Now, good luck, guys. It's on you. The rest is practice.